Good day, fellow Geminis, and welcome to my channel. This is your monthly, not yearly, monthly reading for January 2025. That's right, we are into the new year. Uh, if you want to see the bonus reading of this, you'll have to go to my Patreon and subscribe. And yeah, that will be down in the description below as of January 1st. So if you're watching before January 1st, it won't be there. And if you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Let's go ahead and take a look at your affirmation for the month. I am in charge of how I feel, and today I am choosing happiness. I am charged of how I feel, and today I am choosing happiness. What a great affirmation for the month. Universe speak, spirits guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Five of Hearts, King of Diamonds, Queen of Clubs, Eight of Spades, and the King of Clubs. So, looks like you're going to be in the role of a father this month. That's what you got there for your main energy is the King of Men. Doesn't mean that you have to be a man. You can be a woman and still have fatherly instincts, ways of you, loyalty, selflessness, good advice, pointing people in the right direction, all that good stuff. Um, so, note, you don't have to be a man, but you are going to be having the fatherly role this month a lot. So, don't be surprised if a lot of people don't come to you for advice and whatnot this month, because that's most likely going to happen because they know you're the type of person to steer them in the right direction. God knows I know that a lot of times I am definitely in the fatherly role, and I'm a Gemini, so. Um, yeah, so prepare for that. That'll be all month. At the beginning of the month, the first week, you have the Five of Hearts, self pity. So yeah, you're gonna have some self pity going on. You're gonna feel, left out and sorrow and whatnot. And this might have something to do with the past. Maybe somebody brought up the past, and now you're feeling bad about the past and you're feeling sorry for yourself. Um, but it's the past. You need to forgive it, and you need to forgive yourself, and move on from that past. Okay, sitting in the past and sitting in self pity is not going to help you move forward in life. And I see that you kind of need to move forward in life because here in the second week you have the King of Diamonds. Lord of Value, a self made business person. I know quite a few Geminis that are kind of self made business people. And through your hard work, there will be success. Now, for some of you, this might not be your own self made business. This may be somebody else's self made business that you're going to work hard on with them, and it's going to lead to success. But for some of you, it is your own self made business, and by working hard on it, you will be successful. So, definitely, you don't want to stay in this self pity energy. You want to focus more on your business, whatever that business may be. Uh, in the third week, you have the Queen of Clubs. You need to power up. You need to speak your mind. You need to go after the things that you want because they're all green lit. But you're going to want to feel like isolating. And I feel like this comes back to the self pity. I feel like the cards are just saying, hey, you need to really look at business. You really need to look at the things that you want out of life and focus on that and not this past or whatever's going on here with the self pity because that's going to make you want to isolate and you're going to miss out on this because right now everything is green lit for whatever you want to do. So if you're running something, if you're doing something, then you're going to be successful if you put your work into it, right? But also note that success does not mean rich and famous. It doesn't mean, there's little successes. This could be a little success. It could be a just an increase in stuff, around you, but you're successful regardless. So don't come at me like, oh, I did all that. I worked on my stuff. I worked on my self business, and I only made a couple steps forward. That's still success. That's still success. A few steps forward is still success. Things take time to really get to somewhere big, you know. But yeah, it's all green lit for you right now. So definitely go after what you want, especially if it's a self made business. Um, at the end of the month, you got some false fears going on here. And I feel like the false fears are based on this business or whatever it is that you're going after here. I think you're having false fears about it. But again, this can also, the false fears could be coming from the self pity. Like you're being emotionally irregular, maybe causing these self fears, false fears, not self fears, false fears. And you need to work on against those fears, work opposite to emotion and take action instead, right? Fear not, take action, act now. Let's go ahead and see what the tarot cards had to say. Universe speak, spirits guide, what needs to be known, what lessons need to be learned. Ooh, yeah. So you got the Two of Wands, and then in the Two of Wands, this man's holding the world in his hands, and he thinks that that's it. That's the whole world right there. That's all he can have. That's all he deserves. All that stuff. Again, I feel like the self pity energy here is causing you to feel like that's it. That's all you're worth. That's all you have. Maybe even the fatherly part. Being there for everybody. Helping them out, pushing them in the right directions, all that stuff, that also might make you feel a little bit like that's all you're worth. And no, he's looking out on this vast world here, but he's paying attention to this world in his hand instead. But there's a vast world out here. There's so much more to be had. He just needs to take his mind off that world that's in his hand and go and venture out into the rest of the world. And I feel like maybe some of you have been doing a self-made business for a while or some kind of business, and you feel like you're stuck. Like I don't know why, but I feel like some of you feel like you're stuck, like you're not progressing enough. Just remember, small progression is progression. Okay, even small wins are wins. Okay, so definitely go for what you're wanting to go after. That world in your hands isn't all that you have. There's more. There's so much more for you to make, to build, to whatever. Um, Everything is green lit for you. So definitely go after it. And don't worry so much about uh, how big the progression is. Just worry about the progression itself. Okay. Things take time. That's all I'm hearing in my head is things take time. So there you go. I hope this resonates. I hope it helps in some way. And if it does, hit that like button. And if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. Also, if you want to see the bonus material for this reading, go to my Patreon and subscribe, and you'll get the bonus Edgar Allan Poe readings. So there you go. I hope to see you back here next month. And until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.